Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just I'm playing Dark Souls 2, Skull of the First Sin Strength build. Last episode we finished off No Man's Wharf. Off camera I decided to go and do some grinding to see if I could get the weapons that I still needed, or the weapons that I needed from No Man's Wharf. I, on accident, got the Bandit's Knife, which was a weapon that I needed to collect. As you can see, it only scales with Strength, which is the reason why I decided to grab it on the Strength playthrough. And in this episode we're going to go over to the Lost Bastille. I did not manage to get the weapons that I was thinking about getting. And to be quite honest, I was not in the mood for... Yeah, I just really wasn't in the mood for... Well, I could continue to grind, but I know that there are other items which are really going to help me grind these items. It's going to make it take less time, so I might as well just continue playing until I get the items that I need, because grinding like this, it can be fun every now and then, but if it takes too long, then it's not as much fun. So I'm just going to go and continue. We're going to see where we can, how far we can get while I burp. That's a nice greatsword you got there, buddy. Would be a shame if I somehow managed to obtain it. Or it would actually be quite nice for me if I somehow managed to obtain it, but I have a tiny feeling that it's not going to be that easy. Right, I think I'm first going to go to the left because there's some stuff over there. I know there's some doggos over here somewhere. There's also a pursuer. So I think I'm going to go and switch over to my mace for the time being. All these royal soldier dudes are also armored, so they're also weaker to striking damage, I think. Only a little bit, I think. I can still one-shot the dogs anyway, so... That is the most important part. One dog after another. They all died. Also, I've only recently learned that apparently the aiming, or like apparently, I've actually noticed this on No Man's Wharf. The aiming of these goddamn enemies in this game is fucking insane. We're going to do this and hope that the pursuer doesn't... Okay. He fucked himself, kind of. But I guess he fucked me more. Can I, like... Thank you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope. I need to find a moment to heal. Can you, like, do something that's gonna allow me to... There we go. That's a good moment to heal. Nice. That is a stabby with curse damage. Hashtag curse damage. I don't need my shield for this battle though. So I'm gonna two-hand to increase my damage by a little bit. Not sure how much it actually increases. Let me go and take a look. So 190, and if I two-hand the weapon, while I go behind him, it has 300 and some more damage. Wow. So yeah, there is quite a difference. I can't see it because the game won't tell me, but there is definitely a difference between two-handing and one-handing weapons. Especially when I'm gonna be running around with strength weapons. Because the only bonus you get from two-handing weapons is strength bonus, not a dexterity or any other bonus. At least that's what I think. That's the way it worked in Dark Souls 3, so... In Dark Souls 3? You mean there's a Dark Souls game about a tree? No, 3. The struggles of not having your native language be English. But at the same time, I don't care too much. I can learn. And English, I feel, is a relatively easy language to learn, so... But I still fuck it up, though. Yeah, well. Never claimed to be perfect, and I probably never will. Nor do I want to be. Really? Dogs just all... Okay. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna... The only thing I'm gonna have to deal with from this point onward are gonna be royal soldiers. So I think I'll just go and run around with my axe. More axe. I'll go that way first. And then I'll go all the way around and deal with the ruined sentinels. I know there's some mummy dudes in here. The dudes that blow themselves up. There's no one over here. I think this is a gunpowder barrel over here. So you do not want these guys to ignite themselves right next to this, because then you're gonna have more than one issue. These guys have two ways that they blow themselves up. They have the normal way, where you just get knocked back. And there is the extreme way, where they literally blow up and kill themselves. But that also doesn't matter crap load or damage, so... Ah, the antiquated key allowed me to go this way. I never knew. Or at least I just didn't remember, really. I have a certain way that I go through this game, and as long as I do the same things, I'm not gonna have an issue. What the fuck? Dude just falling from the sky? Ah, that would have been nice if I got the Royal Soldier Greatsword. Even though it's not too difficult to farm. There's a lot of these Royal Soldiers, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue. With the emphasis on I don't think. Get the entire Wanderer armor. Which is a pretty snazzy looking armor set. Let's go up here, because I think that there is... Yep, there he is. Okay, fool! Well, I would say that. But then he fell down. I want to go this way. Kill you, and get hit in the process. I'll use a life gem to heal that up. I really love life gems, man. They make this game so much more... Really? They make this game more fun, in my opinion, because I have to worry less about Estus. It's just handier, really. It allows you to do more things. Just because of the fact that you can heal like this. Right. Meaning that you don't have to go back to a bonfire. Yeah. Don't mind me. At least not too much. Let's go and get this first lockstone in here. Because this one is actually going to give me something. Yes, people, there are certain Ferrous Lockstone things in this game that don't give you jack shit. This one, however, gives me a soul vessel. Which I can use to respec, allocate my attributes if I deem it necessary. There we go. We also have a bone staff. Also, only just remembered that there's... Oh. Also, only just remembered that there is a... well, that I have to take a look at my weapon list. For the Lost Bastille. Even though I think I already marked it on. I'm not sure, though. I'll have to take a look. Open all the chests. And get the loot, like the Twin Blade, which is a very interesting weapon type that is only in Dark Souls 2. Is there something over here? These are... Okay, so this brings me over to... I think Straight Cell, or around there in any case. That's behind... that's behind the Ruined Sentinels. I'll just go and finish as much as I can in this particular route, maybe. I know where the elevator takes me, so if it takes me somewhere else, that's also going to be fine. Let me go and test out, see if there are any hidden walls in here, because I don't remember. Nope. There are, of course, going to be messages telling you that there is one, because people who play this game think that they're funny with leaving messages on the floor that tell you wrong information. Isn't that like the premise of the entire internet? Just like misinformation. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because I'm gonna take care of the Ruined Sentinels and then go do the other part that is behind that entire place. I was about to say, like, you're just not gonna react? Nope. These guys have a chance of dropping their Great Machete, which is one of the weapons that I need in this playthrough. I think I've already said that before, but I'm gonna say it again. There we go. I was about to say, like, that would have been pretty freaking awesome, but no. It was not meant to be. Alright, I need to go this way to get up there. I wanted to go up here, because I forgot about it last time. To get myself another large Titanite. Right. Is this guy gonna follow me, or is he gonna... Let me go this way first. I want to fight him in here, instead of over there. Don't want to fall into a pit. Boy. Get over here. I could just go with strong attacks because they stun you like crazy. Alright. Whenever I see a summon sign, I always have to think that Cube is gonna be here. But no, it is somebody else called Dorothea. Wait, is that a Fire Emblem reference? It could definitely be a Fire Emblem reference. How many Fragrant Branches do I have right now? I also have an Estus shard that I should go and deliver. Well, yeah, I'll do that once I'm done with... I guess once I'm done with the Ruined Sentinels. Well, either that or once I die to Ruined Sentinels. Could be either way. They are not particularly the easiest enemies, I would say. Or the easiest boss in the game. I would say they're the boss that I struggle against the most of the time. Maybe not the most, but... From all the early game bosses, the Ruined Sentinels are definitely the scariest one, I would say. Because that's a boss where you have to fight 3 dudes at the same time. But I have learned from Cube, I have learned a pretty good tactic from Cube on how I can deal with the Ruined Sentinels without too many issues. At least, I think that that's gonna work. I also know that the Ruined Sentinels are apparently weak to magic and striking damage. I want to go and take a look at that actually in a moment. I have like an entire list opened up from all the bosses in the game to see which weaknesses they have, because I don't really know them. And I am actually very interested to exploit those weaknesses and absolutely wreck everybody's face. I'm excited to become overpowered in a Dark Souls game, which I don't usually do. This leads to death, I think. Yeah. Such a fucking dick move. Yep. That, my friends, right there, that is a dick move. Wow. That's the first time that I've actually had something like this happen to me before. I knew that the door was there, but I knew that that was going to make me drop into oblivion, but I did not know that there was also a royal soldier there, ready to push me into that thing. Cool. It's kind of unfortunate when you die to like cheap shots like this. Let me go back to Majula first. I want to go and get this Estus upgraded. Because it's always useful to have more Estus. Even though life gems are there, but Estus heals faster, so.
Here, to see, however.
To see a light, to see hope. And now I am for the the curse continues, where I continue to be a green goblin man. Let's go over to the tower part. Wait, was I a human in the entirety of last episode? I think I was, but No Man's Wharf is a piece of cake, so. And also, this place isn't too difficult for me. I just died because I was curious and a dude pushed me into a cliff. Once again, people, a Dark Souls player's biggest enemy, falling into pits. That is a thing. Like, from a moment that you become a little bit better at Dark Souls, you stop dying as much to normal enemies' knowledge as, but then you just start dying to stupid shit like falling off a cliff. At least that's the way it goes with me. Alright, so I have to go and deal with that entire Royal Soldier Brigade over here. Which can be a little bit annoying. Yeah, but one by one, please. Or something like it. I don't get it. Did you drop your claymore? No. Or your flamberge, or whatever. Jesus. The spazzing sword. Right. There he is. That's the fucking asshole that killed me. There we go. Right. I wanted to go and close the door, by the way. I can't. The door will forever be open. That is just a one-way trip to hell. Royal Soldier Gloves, which are, I think, pretty dang decent. I'm gonna kill this guy, because I feel like it. Silver Bright Knight and Human Effigy. Now, there's some dudes up there. I'm not sure if they're gonna react to me climbing up the ladder. It would make a sizable amount of sense to me. They're on to my left over here. Didn't expect that, did ya? There we go. Oh wait, I thought I was gonna hit the barrel. Whenever these guys hit these gunpowder barrels, they're almost guaranteed to blow up, which is a pretty bad situation, I would say. Nothing over there, nothing over there. There is an item in here. 2 Radiant Life Gems, which can be very useful. Nothing over there, nothing over there, and nothing over there. Okay. So before we continue, let me go and open up the wiki. Go over to bosses. Wait for it to reload because I reloaded my PC. Let's see. Where are you? It's kind of weird the way that they sorted this, though. And I cannot scroll because my scrolling thing doesn't work anymore for God knows what reason. Come on, where are you? I'm already at like the end game bosses and then you start seeing stuff like a Dragon Rider. Makes no sense. Oh well. The one who sorted this should be fired. I think I just ran past him. Like I didn't. Let's see. The Last Giant, Pursuer, Executioner's Chariot, Flexile Sentry, Lost Sinner. There they are. Weaknesses are lightning, magic, and striking damage. I think I'll go and do lightning then. So I'll go and imbue this weapon with lightning. I guess I'll... shield can be very useful in this battle. Let's just go and see how this goes, people. I have 20k souls, yes, but I don't care. Right, another Ewer thing. Also know that I should stay up here. That is one of the better ideas for this battle. There we go. And there's another one that's going to be jumping up here in a moment. Okay. He's also going to do an attack, so you might as well block. There we go. I'm going to two-hand my weapon. And do a metric crap load of attacks. While also taking a little bit of damage myself. My god, this is good, people. Look up the weaknesses of the bosses. Jesus Christ. And use them to your advantage. My god. I missed. I was trying to do a plunging attack, but I failed. Well, there we go. The Ruined Sentinels will... Well, they might be an issue in the Dexterity playthrough or my Magic playthrough or whatever, but... Not an issue in this playthrough. That's a fact. Wow. That was amazing. I really need to use Elemental, or like just the weaknesses to the bosses in general. I need to abuse those. Right, so... There are some secret walls. I don't remember where they are specifically, so I'm gonna go and run around the room like a fucking madman and see if I can get him. And then also remember which ones I'm supposed to take. Nothing over here, nothing over here. Nothing over here. Something over here. Something over here. Something over here, wow. I knew that there were a lot of those. I did not know that there were this many. Right, and yeah. There's nothing behind that thing. Okay, I think I'll go and switch back over to my battle axe right now, because I much more prefer the moveset of the battle axe. Even though the mace has come in very handy. Very clutch indeed. And I got ourselves Hush. That's an interesting sorcery. It's kind of weird how some of these doors open up like that and some other ones open up in a different way. I find it to be a very weird little thing. Okay, I'm not going to try to jump over that, because the only thing I'm going to do is fall down and take damage. Even though it's not a disaster if I take damage, but... I would try to avoid it if I can. I'd also try to avoid speaking bad English, but... that is something that I unfortunately cannot do. Got myself the target shield. That's a pretty good parry shield, I think. Well, it's a good parry shield in Dark Souls 3 in any case. Could also be a good parry shield in this game. Who knows? Well, I think it's just a parry shield and has a sizable amount of block. Am I right? Yeah, 80. Wow, 80. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty good. But it's not a standard shield, and I think standard shields for the time being are more useful to me than parrying. Because I'm not really super used to parrying quite yet. I'm going to kill you, because if you blow up, this chest will blow up, and yeah, the item will turn into rubbish. Rouge water, what does that do again? Does that increase attack power or something? Ugh, hiccups. Let's see. Restores HP and spell uses, okay. That is something different. There's a lot of items in Dark Souls 2 that I don't know anything about. So I'm also interested to go and take a look at those. A couple of consumable items to see if they are good. So we're going to run past this encounter, because that dude's going to blow himself up. And get the bonfire. Bonfire. Oh yeah. That was not too bad. I am also a little bit overpowered though. So I'm a little bit overleveled. But when I think about it, I'm not really super overleveled, because this is the way that we were in the co-op playthrough too. I think in any case. I'm not sure. I'm level 68. That's actually pretty dang high. Meh. I don't care. I never really cared too much. I can put everything into endurance. Or into HP. HP is also very important, I've noticed. Strength is also a very important stat for me. Maybe I can bring my strength over to level 30. And then start putting some points into... I might go and bring my HP to level 20 also. And then I'll put some points into dexterity to get that stat going. Right. How long is this episode already? Because depending on how long it is, I think I'm going to try to make my... Yeah, it's 20 minutes right now, but I think I'm going to try to make my way over to... over to Sinner's Rise. I'm not going to finish Sinner's Rise. That'll be something for next episode. But I do... Well... You know what? No, we're going to do something different. We're going to go over to Belfry Sol. Because that is also a thing that I can do right now. Let me go and get out my mace. With a lot more extra power because I have more strength. Maybe not a lot more, but some more. 2 stab and then the downward thrust. That's a lot of damage that I'm doing. Once again, people, abusing the enemy's weaknesses. Who knew how good that could be? I never knew that it was going to be this good. And go and get ourselves a large club. Oh, yeah, right. That's another weapon that I needed to collect. I should... Oh, no, fair stock's done, really. Well, you know what? Let's just go and continue then. Because apparently I don't have the correct thing. Well, let me go and get my battle axe. Wow, the battle axe is worse scaling than the mace. Huh, interesting. Alright, let me go and rest up. And continue. I guess I'll have to continue until I get... I have 13k souls right now from that. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just continue for the time being. Is there... I remember there being another illusory wall somewhere. Just don't remember where. Also, I can kill this butterfly thing, right? Yeah, there's a dude over here. Let me go and... Can I kill you with a throwing knife? Yep. Did he give me poison moss, or what does this guy give me? A twilight herb, okay. I actually almost never knew, but like most of the time I didn't know about that particular enemy being there. It is something that I learned later on in my life. Right, I know there's gonna be a royal soldier coming behind me, but that shouldn't be an issue. The Bastille key, which is used somewhere. Don't remember specifically where, but I'll probably figure it out. Wait, is this a door that, or like, is it a key that you can use at Straits? Like for the Straits? For the Strait, no, for Straight Cell? I think so. We're gonna hear the gargoyles like crazy, I think. They should fly overhead right now. There's a dude over here somewhere, yep. Kill him before he kills himself. And this is the place on the roof. Yeah, I'm gonna go and jump around for a bit. And hope that I don't miss, because if I miss, that's gonna be a shitty situation and a half. Where are they, actually? Because you can hear him, but I kind of want to see him. That was a sound and a half. Both of their sounds were playing like almost simultaneously and then get like that weird effect going. And yeah, it made for one hell of a thing. It made for one hell of a gargoyle sound. Life jump, nice sir. Let's go and climb the ladder. You raise me up. Pull the lever. And wait for the door to open its magnificent self. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. That's the suicide attack. The really, really dangerous attack. The other ones are just annoying. Because you get, like, blown back every single time. Let's hit it, because I do have this barrel over here, which I can apparently shoot, probably. I don't know. Let's see. This leads me over to a pursuer battle, I think. Let me go and get the bonfire first if I can. Do I even have another fragrant branch of yore? No, I do not. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be able to do that because I don't have the fragrant branch of yore that is required to do that. That means that I can't get the door right now. I'm sorry, the bonfire up here. Which is a little bit shitty. Did I miss a fragrant branch somewhere? I don't know, man. Don't know this game as well as I do Dark Souls 3. There's a thing over here. Good old green blossom. And there's another one over here. Alright, there's gonna be another pursuer battle. Let's see. There we go. Now... I know about an item that you can get, but... Well... it will be kind of annoying to get back here. I'm thinking about maybe getting it, but I'm also thinking that it's going to be very annoying for me to obtain that item. I'm sorry, it's going to be very annoying for me to get back here. That's why I was first going to straight, to see if I can get the bonfire in there. Well, walk backwards, and this should not normally hit me. There we go. You know what, I have an idea. I'm going to go over to Sinner's Rise before I get the item on the other side of this bridge. Because then I'll just go and get the bonfire in Sinner's Rise. The Bracing Knuckle Ring, which slows equipment degradation. At least, I think so. Right. Let's go and get that one first. It's not too difficult to reach anyway. I just need to remember to not rest at the bonfire, because that is going to reset everything, which is going to ruin my entire plan. Let's see. There should be a royal soldier over here, yep. Who is protecting an item. 8 life gems. Well, that's pretty good. I thought it was only 1 life gem. That was what. That's the reason why I was like, oh. Should maybe try to remember to speak a little bit slower. That should help me with coming up with words and articulating and all that jazz. Back in the day, I always thought that like slow talking was gonna make me boring, but I feel like fast talking is gonna make me annoying. Sometimes. Or maybe, like, not understandable, even. I have no idea, man. I understand myself, but I'm not sure what other people have to say about it. I can't wait until I can beat you guys into oblivion. I did not expect a second attack for some kind of reason. Oh, I was really hoping that would be the Royal Soldier Sword. Because that would be nice. Why am I gonna light this thing? I have no idea. Because I feel like it. Aesthetic reasons, people. They're important. Well, in my opinion, in every single game, aesthetics are definitely a big thing that I care about. There we go. Oh wait, Jesus, I almost ran off. It wouldn't have killed me, but the royal soldiers down there would have probably killed me. Right. It is very annoying that I don't have... Oh, I can get a fragrant branch of yore in... behind the Lost Sinner. I think that's usually the one that I use for this. But, wait. I don't remember, man. Fuck it. I'm just continuing. That's all I remember. That's all I know and care about. Okay. This is gonna be a dangerous drop, but if I fail, well, shit. Right. Alley-oop. A bonfire ascetic, which is a very useful item. It allows you to bring the game to New Game Plus. Can I continue to drop down? I think so. If I drop onto this thing over here. There we go. Yeah, fall damage is a one of, if not the most dangerous thing in this fucking game. Okay, let's go and take this thing upwards. Did I buy it? I bought the Fire Soxon and the Fragrant Branch of Yore from What's-Her-Face, yeah. Alright. Thanks for the lift. Let's go and deal with... right. I was momentarily very confused about what I was actually doing. No, I need to go this way. And the next episode I'll do Sinner's Rise and all the stuff around there. And maybe something other, like some other stuff, some optional shenanigans, I have no idea. Now I seem to remember this item that I'm gonna get being very useless. I could be wrong about it, of course. I don't like doing these corners. These corners scare me. Right, Soul of a Brave Warrior and a golden wing shield. Okay, now I know I thought it was useless. Wow, that's... I guess that missed. Also, this guy's invincible until he gets up. Give me that item. The Great Machete. Oh yeah. Lucky drop. Well, I do technically have luck increasing items on, so... I'm geared out to get some lucky drops. Alright. Do I have a Estus shard? No. Thing I do have is a lot of souls to level up. Seek list. Right, let me go and get that 1 point into HP. And then I'm gonna start bumping up my dexterity. So I can use some other weapons. Some other weapons. We're gonna take a look, because I can use the bandit's knife now. I can use just about everything. Old Knight Greatsword. I can also use the normal Greatsword right now. Ooh. That's interesting. The Greatsword's really good. Like, I think like almost every single weapon can be good in this game, though. Note that I'm saying almost every weapon, by the way. Okay. Let's go and continue. Wait. I think I've done everything right now. Yep, it's just Sinner's Rise. That means that I'll be ending it off, people. I hope you enjoyed this episode of just us playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Strength build, and next episode we're gonna go and make our way over to... Or just through... Sinner's Rise. There we go. Goodbye.